Future Congressman Brandon Herrera. Darwin Awards. The worst internet gun fails number 20. There have been 20 of these. There have been enough people being stupid with guns for there to be 20 of these videos. You can make more. You can make more videos than that. You gotta get the reaction intro.
That is the bluest of falcons.
The
What is
bluest
going on,
of
guys?
falcons?
And welcome back to another
What does that
episode
mean?
of the Darwin Awards. One of my favorite segments that you guys love and YouTube hates. But as we say in this series, guns are awesome. Idiots, on the other hand, not so much.
Yeah, this one's
When you
not
put the
getting
two of those
monetized.
things together, sometimes you end up with the recipient of what we refer to as a Darwin Award. It's an award given, often posthumously, that signifies you have done something so stupid that you have removed yourself.
I am very poorly today, and very stupid, and hate everybody and everything. Charles Darwin. That's not a real quote, right?
From the gene pool, and the fittest continue to survive. Now, of course, the purpose of this video and this video series has always been to try to teach gun safety in a fun and engaging way. And I find usually the best way to do that
this is educational.
integrate a little bit of dark
Because I'm posting a reaction video on YouTube here. Educational. YouTube, it's educational.
humor. So if you're squeamish when it comes to videos and clips like that, I would look away now. Look away, don't click away. Papa needs that ad revenue.
When the video is over,
Wait, ad
you have
revenue?
my
There's no
permission,
way this thing
please.
is getting ad
And you know,
revenue.
with this series, I found I have a lot more fun with it when I have special guest appearances. So this time, making his Darwin Awards debut, the man who usually stays behind the camera, or at least behind the computer, we have Delance.
Oh, is this his editor?
So Delance has been helping me out with the videography and a lot of the editing on the channel for...
He looks like an editor. Look at this guy. If you showed me this guy walking on the sidewalk, I'd be like, yeah, that guy edits videos.
I mean, fuck, what's it been, like 10 years?
Just about. Scary as it is, it has been almost 10 years.
10 years?
Right,
Goodness sakes.
immortality. Anyway, honestly, you've been a somewhat highly requested guest, so
Who is asking for that?
I don't know, these guys, I guess.
Well, you're welcome.
Sorry, Delance, I'm in front of you a little bit.
Sorry. I have not seen any of these clips yet, so this will be my first time seeing whatever hell you have prepared for me.
We get some good ones. This first one, I'm gonna get out of the way real
All right,
quick.
I'm
just
get out of the way
because,
too,
this has
a little
been-
bit.
Every
There
time
we go.
one of these
Now we can
videos
see
goes
Delance a little
viral,
better.
I get like 30,000 DMs. Have you seen this yet? Yes. Yes, I have. Oh god, yeah. All right. Well, let's turn that fucking music down. Rubbing the gun on his face like a real winner.
That's where
What
that goes.
is
It's
that?
like a sawn-off rifle, like a sawn-off shotgun or something like that.
It's gross
It's not like a
looking.
good one, but like
What is that up front? Is there duct tape involved?
I think it's a duct tape foregrip. But yeah, he's shooting it with one hand, so
This is gonna go well.
yeah, I'll give you 3 guesses.
Oh.
Took his hat right off.
The way that hat
What
is
an
really
idiot. The foregrip came
Look at that
off.
freeze frame.
full-on sorcerer's
The
apprentice
foregrip
hat.
is coming off. It didn't come completely off. That thing was definitely bent forward.
Oh yeah, knocks hat and glasses off. Gives him the Princess Diaries makeover. I think it also hits his fucking car.
It is friggin' Looney
First
Tunes
his
right
grill,
there.
Then the Jeep grill.
These are the puns I usually have to put up with when we film, by the way. Now this next one has a preliminary lesson to it. Today we're going to learn about
Preliminary
something called
lesson?
height over bore. So you got this gentleman here, which I'm like
Oh, I've seen
reasonably
this.
sure is
I have
actually
seen this
Swedish.
clip.
Would have been popping that booty.
Let's hope I don't put a permanent mark on the top of my truck.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, at that angle, you're going to put a permanent mark over the hood of your truck.
I think there might be a permanent mark on the top of his truck.
Good sport about it, at least. He just sailed 4 rounds right into the hood of his car. Now, the reason behind this, and this will be relevant for the next clip, so pay attention. The reason behind it is something called height over bore. Are you familiar with that? Here, let me just grab a fucking gun.
Yeah, all the people who constantly ask in the comments, is that a real wall or a green screen? I hate to tell you, but I'm not this good at green screen.
All right, so the gun is clear.
Vector. Nice
With
choice.
height over bore,
A
what
very
we're talking about
tall
is
height
where
over
I'm
bore.
seeing out through the optic compared to where the bullet is coming out through the actual barrel. So
Real guns are not like Call of Duty, where your bullet effectively is coming out of the middle of your reticle. It actually is coming out a few inches lower.
So while I see what I'm aiming at through the red dot up here, in real life, when you're close, if it's zeroed for like 50 yards, that bullet's gonna make impact at the 50-yard mark, where my optic says it will. But if you're closer than that, you have to account for the distance between the line of sight on the red dot and where the barrel is. Because as you can see here, it's clearly like 3 inches higher, which is what Such did not do in this clip.
Rest in peace, the hood of that truck.
Whoa, dude! We're just assuming it's Such at this point.
I'm pretty sure it is. If not, sorry.
He's catching strays just like his hood.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
So removing to
I like the
other
text,
side,
not on purpose, on the
I
bottom.
recognize that facial profile.
Tell us more.
What do you mean? This dude's about to do the ultimate homie check.
Why is it that in every single Darwin Awards video, there's at least a couple videos from this area of the world? Why is that?
Oh,
He's going to be shooting a cigarette out of his mouth.
With another one of these?
which we have seen.
There was one of these before.
Yes. Apparently, this is a common thing they do there. It's like, in at least in the States, we just do fucking trust falls.
3. No, wait, no!
I like the dude holding him, by the way. Support.
Is holding him so he doesn't run away. Oh. Oh, goodness.
So, succeeds. Sorry, with terrorist music now, but
Did he say terrorist music? You can't call
That's a
it
good
that.
shot.
it's an impressive shot. That's because he knew about height over bore. Because if he didn't, what is the difference, you'd say, between the bore of an...
Hey, that is true. He makes a good point. That guy considered more height over bore than the supposedly Such clip did.
AK and the iron sight of an AK? Probably about the distance
the
from
length of a
cigarette to
cigarette?
mouth.
Not good. They smoke a lot of camels in the Middle East.
Only when they misbehave. I don't know. So speaking of the Middle East, a lot of the things that we feature on the channel sometimes are different ways it can go wrong. You know, when they do their wedding celebrations, where they just fire up a bunch of guns in the air.
Oh, those are
What
stupid.
comes up must come down, but a lot of times it doesn't even finish going up.
If you're in
And
the
that's
middle
what
of
we're gonna see
nowhere,
actually
if it comes
in
down, it's probably fine.
this side of the pond.
Still a bad idea,
No,
but
we did it.
I believe we did.
oh no.
I don't know where in the United States it is, but I don't even think anybody can get mad at me for saying it's the
Detroit?
ghetto.
Why is that?
Well,
Oh, come on.
Oh, Andre, you
And they
dumb
shot the freaking electrical lines.
fuck. Oh, Andre, you dumb fuck.
To be
Freaking
fair,
Andre,
They
man.
announced everything perfectly. They announced they were indeed in the ghetto, behaved like it, and then called out the specific guy who broke the environment.
accountability.
Andre was indeed a...
Dumb fuck.
Looks like they're gonna need an electrician. I know a guy.
I don't know where you want me to go from here.
It's better that he put the...
The electrician they're calling is going to be from the government. Chat, your taxpayer dollars are going to be paying for that one, because that is infrastructure and funded by the government.
light out than putting his buddy's lights out.
It's true.
When you're popping off like that.
It wasn't even a street light. I think it was like a power transformer or some shit. I think he hit the power box.
great. The whole neighborhood has to live in the darkness because of your activities.
Correct. No, because of Andre.
Andre, you dumb fuck.
So how many clips do you think we need to go through before we can show somebody getting slimed?
Probably not till after the ad.
Ad?
Well,
Did someone
you guys
say
want a
ad?
little Inception moment. Opening a tack pack.
Oh,
with a knife,
it's the
you gotta throw
tactical
a fire
gotcha
tack
boxes.
pack. Tack Pack is the
Tactical
ultimate
gotcha
subscription box
pulls.
service where you can get cool shit like Walker Electronic Ear Pro that you probably shouldn't throw.
I have some of those
AR-15
actually. They're
grips,
pretty good.
MFT belly band holsters. Belly band's a funny word. High-speed gear mag pouches, mechanics gloves, and more. Tac Pack has been a long-standing sponsor of the channel, and if you use the code AKGuy, you'll get a free $60 tactical gift with your purchase. I will stab
Pretty
you
good
with
deal,
my
probably.
Tac Pack knife.
Tac Pack.
Thank you to Tac Pack for sponsoring this video. Also, big shout out to SDI for continuing to sponsor the channel. If you've ever
yeah,
wanted
gotta
to get
have the
your start in
Sonoran
gunsmithing
Desert
and weapons
infection in
technology,
there.
you can check out the Sonoran Desert Institute over at sti.edu using the links in the description.
I have had people
and
tell
in
me
the
that they're
pinned
okay
comment.
with some
Back
things.
to this clusterfuck of a video. So let's venture for a second back to the Middle East. Said our government multiple times. Actually, I'm not sure if this is the Middle East or Africa, but you'll get.
This seems like Africa.
So, loading an
AK of some
flagging
kind?
Everyone.
Oh no.
And that's the one mistake everybody always makes. Well, there's a lot of
Not the
mistakes about
one-handed
this, but
shooting into the
one
sky.
hand up in the air. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh no, please. Oh my goodness.
He popped his boy square in the chest.
I felt that.
All right, this is a little morbid.
Oh no.
The confetti.
There's no way. Why was his buddy full of confetti? What was that?
Did you not notice that the first time? Dude, he
Oh man. That is the bluest of falcons.
Again,
That
it's
was
another example
that
of
was
how
like a
firearms can be
Call of
super
Duty
cool,
kill. What was
but you have
that?
to be responsible for them, because if you fuck around, you will find out. I mean, not to put too boomer of a meme on it, but stands true.
Do you want to talk about the rules of gun safety?
I think that's actually a
They're about to get to the rules of gun safety, which was one of the things I was going to say, but I'll let them do it. The other thing I was going to say, it wasn't even the retard who got destroyed there. That was Darwin taking out someone else who was acting perfectly fine, just standing there. Some low IQ for wherever they are just freaking lowered the IQ by taking out someone who wasn't being stupid. Oh, I don't know what country that is, but they can't afford to have their average IQ drop further. It's too late now, I guess.
great time to talk about the rules of gun safety.
The things that could have prevented that from happening.
And pretty much most of the things we're going to talk about today. 1. Treat every weapon as if it is loaded. If you're in my house, safe bet it probably is. 2. Keep your finger off of the trigger until you are ready to fire. 3. Never point your weapon at anything you are not willing to destroy. And 4. Know your target and what's behind it. But seriously, most of the times, in order to have a firearm accident that will lead to injury or sometimes death, you need to be violating at least one, usually multiple of these rules.
It's almost always
safety.
more
if you
than
stick
one.
to the basic
Unless
4
it's a
rules,
P320.
right? There's other things that are good ideas, but if you just stick to the basic 4 rules, honestly, most of the time you're going to be okay. That is not what this next person did. So we got a gentleman who's at
Oh,
a
no, I've seen
firearm
this video
range.
too.
He's pulling his gun.
I've seen
out of
this
the
video.
bag,
I need
out
to
of
get
the
off the
box.
internet.
Nice little stretch there.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh,
if you look
no.
closely, he's already waving the pistol around. Then he goes in for a nice big stretch.
Yes.
He might have been okay if he didn't go for the rotate stretch. And then he just pointed it at everybody in there.
No.
Oh yeah. And hats off.
He's at
no
an
pun
indoor
intended, to this
range,
instructor.
I think.
I don't know if it is an instructor or somebody else at the range, but immediately comes up and motherfucks this guy. He even does like a little recreation of it, like his little stretch and everything. He's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, yeah, you flagged the entire range. Which if you're
Good
not
on
familiar
that
with
guy.
the term flagging is when you're pointing guns at people that you're obviously not intending to shoot.
This is why I
Try
don't
to
like
think of it
going
like
to the
this.
indoor
There's an
range.
imaginary laser coming out of the barrel of your gun, and if that's contacting somebody at any point, that's not a good thing. You're breaking one of the rules. So seriously, W to that firearm instructor or whoever that gentleman was, because that you got to hold your own people accountable.
Tim Pool is a hero.
True. Hey, you know, if that one guy who got absolutely smoked in that last video took the guy's gun away, then he wouldn't have gotten smoked. Obviously, it's still the fault of the guy who was actually holding the gun, but anyone there could have taken it away from him.
So next up, this is a pretty egregious example of flagging, I would say.
Scrabble word of the day.
Egregious.
So somebody's gonna get a gun.
Not a very good Scrabble word. A lot of one-pointers in there.
Pretty good bet. And as we see, there's a lot of alcohol on the table already. So let's see where this goes.
Don't mix alcohol and guns. Oh no. Oh, I thought he was about to fire a round into his leg.
Yep. flagging the camera guy, everyone.
Appropriate reaction.
And he's trying to tell him, look, I got the magazine in my pocket. We're good to go.
I might be judging too harshly, but this guy has some, how do I describe it? He's shaped a little downsy, if you know what I mean.
Go as he continues to flag the entire group with his finger on the trigger. And he proceeds to try to rack the slide to show that it's not loaded. Doing a very bad job with his finger on the trigger, no less.
Yeah. Then just
oh my goodness.
Back. So, I mean, how many rules of gun safety were violated right there? I mean, finger on the trigger the whole time, was not treating that weapon as if it was loaded.
That is
pointing it at
not somebody who should have a firearm.
He just has a lot of hate in his heart.
Honestly, like, they're
I feel like it's a lot of
something bad
nothing.
didn't go down.
There's not a whole lot going on in that brain.
Got the round out of there.
It didn't look like, I don't know what kind of pistol that was, just the quality's not very good, but it didn't look like he was pulling it far enough
Yeah,
back.
it looked like he was struggling with it, nothing was coming out, and then he just decided, that's
Probably like a Jennings or something.
Right now.
Something awful.
Which, by the way, butt cheeks, very bleedy. They do not... Pelvic bowl area in general, it's something that a lot of police and law enforcement are being taught, and military even, are being taught to aim at now. That is certainly one of the places I would like to be shot the least, because...
It's true.
Unless you get a tourniquet on that very quickly, very high chance you die
How do you
within 30
tourniquet
seconds.
your crotch?
All of your appendages
How do-
on your waist
how
are
do we do
very
that?
veiny. And pointing weapon at something he was probably not willing to destroy in his own ass.
Actually, speaking of legs being bleedy bits, I hope this audio is
no.
copyright free because this is just so fucking funny. I
I also hope it's copyright
For the
free.
sake of comedy, you have to hear it in its original
Yes,
presentation.
because there's no audio otherwise. But this gentleman was apparently just ghetto carrying a handgun in what looks to be a hotel lobby or something like this.
That is
And I'll
a
go ahead and spoil
ghetto
it.
hotel. That's a
So fast,
motel at best.
He pops himself in the fucking leg. There you are.
What? Was he like carrying it under his jacket or something?
He hobbles over, and you see it start to pull already.
Oh
Blur
no.
is back.
Yep. But you just see, like, for whatever reason, he feels like pulling his pants back up. That's a little bit too much blood on the floor to be worried about modesty, I think.
I think we've all shamefully
Oh.
pulled our pants back up at one point in our life, but
I
hopefully not
don't.
that route.
No, I have not.
So the
Who
man
is us
shot
all?
himself added that music himself.
Yes, yeah, that was his post.
This is not somebody online adding
No.
culturally appropriate music. This is his own choice for how
Correct.
he would like his story to be told.
Wait, that was posted by the guy who did
This
this?
next one, I actually
I guess that
cannot
means you
show on
survived.
YouTube. It's the child endangerment policy. Even if a child doesn't get hurt in the clip, like in no way, shape, or form is the child harmed, because they were put in danger, YouTube won't allow it. So this next clip will be available exclusively on Pepperbox. That is our streaming platform that basically we put up
Yeah,
all
yes,
sorts of, uncensored, fully uncensored Darwin
I'm
Awards.
tempted
So if
to
you
get
wanna see this without
Pepperbox,
the
but-
censorship, as well as all the past episodes of Darwin Awards without the censorship.
Tempted to get Pepperbox, but the selling point of now you can see a kid get hurt. It's not a very good selling point to me personally. Actually, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's one you want to lean into very much, but okay.
Censorship. So if you want to check that out, the links are down in the description and in the pinned comment. That's also where a bunch of our friends upload a lot of their content, some of which is entirely exclusive, and all of it's completely ad-free. All the sponsored bits are cut out. There's no ads breaking up your stuff. So if you want to start your free trial, the links are down in the description and in the pinned comment, where you will see all of the fucked up shit we couldn't include in this episode. Now, this next clip, I'm unsure of what they're fucking doing here, to be perfectly honest with you.
Man, this is the backwoods somewhere.
So I think he's telling her to shoot the house.
Mississippi or something.
Is this their house? I have questions.
You ain't aim.
Why are they shooting at a house?
I think it was the brass. I think it's the
Yeah, that guy's
brass.
getting rained on
He
with
freaked
brass,
the fuck out
and he's
by.
got no shirt on.
But what was he telling her?
What the hell?
You hit the house.
You ain't aim.
You want to aim. She is not aiming.
Just getting showered with hot brass.
And then she immediately points the gun at him. And then he picks it up and immediately points it at her. So, well, that's one of the reasons why you have to dress appropriate in range attire. Because, I mean, we've seen those videos in the past. I mean, you could pull up any clip you'd like of especially women in like low-cut tops or things like that.
That is a common
rounds
one.
or the casings themselves, the hot brass can just bounce in and cause a real bad day.
But legitimately, though, pointed at the house. Whose house is this?
I don't know. It's not really clear. Did we just see the world's laziest like drive-by? Or like did they?
They're
own
not
the
driving.
House and it was
Is it still a drive-by?
or-
I have a lot of questions.
I would hope that would be the case. Like I hope this was their empty house. Now this next one is a lot of fun.
FAL makes an
I'm
appearance.
loving this thumbnail.
That guy is leaning back hard.
That's how you hold a gun.
Yeah, so we got an FAL here.
It's clavicle.
Ooh, he's losing some teeth for sure. Yep.
Right in the fucking mouth.
There it is. Oh,
Third
it's so
dentistry.
predictable.
And here we are. The pool of blood on the ground.
Ugh.
I don't know what Pakistani dentistry is like, but I have guesses.
So far, we've gotten some pretty good karmic justice. You know, that guy who's just kind of being an ass with a gun that you really feel like needs a good pop in the mouth. They're getting exactly that from the universe.
But one of the things that we talk about a lot on Darwin Awards too is not just, you know, what you can do to fuck yourself up with a gun, which, I mean, there's a lot if you're not careful.
Yeah, don't
But
do
also, part of Darwin Awards is, you know, one of the stupid things you can do with a gun is allow yourself to be around people you don't trust with a gun. Now, there's a lot of places
that is true.
I won't go if I don't trust the people that are around handling firearms, or people that I won't go to the range with because I've seen them handle them poorly. It's just not worth the risk. And so this next guy finds this out.
Nice carpet.
Oh no.
It's
I do
actually
like the
entire
ground, the
Iranian Air
carpet.
Force there on the ground.
No. Oh no.
I didn't have time to say anything, and a man got capped.
Yeah. He was
He didn't
trying
die.
to do the thing where, you know, shoot up in the air and absolutely.
Oh, he just shot it like right by his face. Oh my goodness.
But
And then he
plot
keeps
twist.
shooting.
Now I'm confused.
I don't know if it's blanks. That's the one thing. Because where it seemingly
Oh,
went
that guy
off,
is lucky he's
it
alive.
either skimmed him.
It was close to the side of his head.
Because I've been hit at blanks.
Oh
at
my
pretty
goodness, that is
close
someone I
range
would
before,
never
like,
talk to
way too
again.
Unsafe close.
You got popped in the eye with a blank.
Yeah, it'll still fuck you up. Like blanks, I mean, blanks kill people. People don't realize that blanks are not as safe as most people assume. They think it's like, oh, no repercussion. No, they can still fuck you up.
There's still a lot of
pretty
pressure
severely.
coming out of the end of a
But
gun.
in this case, I couldn't tell if it was a blank or he got skimmed. But the thing was, he immediately put up his hand, like asking for a hand up.
Scar, brother, help me.
I don't know.
Either way,
I don't think he was putting a hand up for like help at first. I think he was doing like a, what are you doing? What are you doing? Insert Indian accent. I don't think he was reaching for help at first. It looked like a gesture of like, you moron. Why would you do that?
dick move.
Blank or not, maybe don't be popping it off inside a movie theater or whatever it is they are.
I don't know. I think they might be on a patio because there's trees and shit in the background.
I think I'm just bred to assume that that kind of carpet only exists in a movie.
They have carpet outside.
Actually, a really good point. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like just be safe with it. Like don't swing them around. I call them toys. Like I call them toys in like kind of a tongue-in-cheek way. But you can't treat them. You can't treat them like they aren't what they are, which is an instrument that is meant to punch a hole in something at great velocity. Yes,
Yeah.
they're still great for home defense. Yes, they're still
Gotta
great
respect
to carry,
guns.
to defend your family, to defend your home, to defend against, well, anything else. But you can't lose sight of what they were built for and what they're capable of doing, even when you're having fun.
It's too easy to get carried away having a good time. And if nobody else has gotten hurt yet, you can just carry on assuming that nobody will until your friend's on the ground.
Oh,
You probably heard so many times.
he's lucky his friend is
ironically,
alive.
It doesn't have an effect anymore, but complacency kills.
his previous friend.
If you get complacent,
hopefully.
you forget what these things are capable of doing, or it just slips your mind. It only takes a fraction of a second for you to do something irreparable to a friend. So, just something to keep in mind.
I'm glad Habibi is okay.
Probably. We don't know. Anyway,
he was getting up.
I hope
He was
you
getting up
enjoyed
at the
this
end.
episode of the Darwin Awards. I hope you learned something, and even if you didn't, I hope it was at least entertaining. We had a lot of fun doing it. Delance, thanks again for coming on. It's interesting to have you
watching
this side of the
idiots,
camera
watching
routine.
idiots on the
Half
internet.
the time, I'm literally just sitting 3 feet that way, just being told I'm like Harry Potter, just like, and I'll be sitting alone in my room, making no noise and pretending I don't exist.
He's just the YouTube video cuck. He's just sitting on the side watching.
You're the GMR cuck.
Not pre-watched, I promise.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and as always, do you want to say it?
Well, I won't see it in the next video because I'll be back in my cuck corner.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
guys
you
for
will.
watching all the way to the end, and we will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks, guys.
Bye. That was crazy. Oh, there's outtakes. There's outtakes.
But this will be your, the James DeFranco. First time? It just cut to that.
James
It's his
DeFranco.
first time.
James Franco. You know what you know what I mean.
There's probably a joke you
Sexy
can make
Phil.
about that.
I mean, you were on his show. Or you got
Philip
featured.
DeFranco?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
forget about
featured on
that.
Philip DeFranco, yeah. Remember when his name was Sexy Phil?
No.
That
No?
was his original channel name, yeah.
What?
Different time.
Because you know that when you put crack in the hood, they are powerless to not do crack.
What? Can you say that? I mean, it's true, but like, can you say it?